Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this April the 5th, 2026. I'm hoping everybody had a great Sunday out there so far. But it is a great Sunday evening. So everybody can stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather because the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to take a look at the storm system moving across the country. Also take a look at your local forecast for your Monday and Tuesday. Also take a look at the current watch and warning advisory map. Also take a look at the Storm Prediction Center outlook for just general thunderstorm for a certain location. We'll show you that in tonight's video. And also we're going to take a look at the Columbia, South Carolina weather radar as well. So make sure you stick around to the entire video. Also like these videos, share these videos, and make sure you subscribe if you have not already. Alrighty, as you can see, we got a cold frontal boundary stretching from up here across eastern Canada through Maine all the way through New York City, down toward eastern North Carolina, through central and eastern South Carolina, back down to Texas, to the northwestern Gulf, across Mexico as well, western Texas. Got a system here moving into the Baja region of California, Southern California, and Arizona and New Mexico areas as well. Got another system here will move into areas of Nevada, also Washington, Oregon State, also Idaho and Montana. Got a little clipper system moving across Canada toward the Great Lakes region around Lake Huron, Lake Superior, South Canada, and northern Michigan and Wisconsin, and a little bit of Minnesota. That will continue to push to the east as well. But you can see generally high pressure remaining in charge of the local forecast area for the remainder across the lower 48 here. You can see got a little bit of activity across Cuba and the southern Bahamas and the Atlantic coastal waters. Alright, let's move on into your local forecast now. And it should roll out something like this here across the board. Alright, you can see we got some thunderstorms and showers over here in Utah to Arizona, New Mexico to West Texas, also southern Texas to Louisiana, southern Louisiana to southern Alabama, also the Florida Panhandle, Big Bend area of Florida, much of Florida to the Florida Keys, Atlantic coastal water, portion of the northern Gulf, southern Georgia with thunderstorms and showers there, some critical fire weather with portions of North Texas, also southern northeastern New Mexico, southeast Colorado, portion of Kansas and Oklahoma, mixed precipitation across Colorado, portion of Utah, also Wyoming, South Dakota, Nebraska, Iowa, Missouri, also into Wisconsin, Michigan, Lake Huron, down to Ohio, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, to Rhode Island, Connecticut, Vermont, New York State, Pennsylvania areas as well. Snow flying in New Hampshire, Maine, also over here in northern Michigan, Lake Superior, Wisconsin, and northeast Minnesota. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Monday. Alright, let's move on into your Tuesday forecast now. I should roll out something like this here across the board. Okay, we're still waiting on it to load here, so okay, you can see we got thunderstorms and showers from the Florida Keys, Atlantic coastal water, portion of the northeastern Gulf, stretching up to South Georgia, Florida Big Bend, more over here in southern Louisiana, southeast Texas, western Texas, New Mexico, north Texas, portion of western Oklahoma, New Mexico, and the portion of Colorado. And got mixed precipitation in central and northern New Mexico, into Colorado, Wyoming, Montana, north and South Dakota, Nebraska, portion of Kansas, Missouri, to Iowa, to Wisconsin, to portion of western Michigan, northern Michigan, Minnesota. You got some freezing rain possible up here in North Dakota, South Canada. You've got mixed precipitation there as well. Snow flying over here in eastern Michigan, to Pennsylvania, to New York State, to Maine. And also got more mixed precipitation over here in the coastal waters, stretching back to New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, portion of New York State, Pennsylvania, and northern areas of New Jersey. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Tuesday. Alright, let's move on to the current watch and warning advisory map for your location across the nation. And it should roll out something like this here across the board. Alright, not too much to talk about. We got some high wind watches and wind advisory over Montana. Red flag warnings in areas of Oklahoma, Kansas, and North Texas. Especially with the statements in New Mexico. Southeast areas of Arizona got some air quality alerts. Still got some river flood warnings over portions of Oklahoma, Missouri, Iowa, Illinois, over toward Michigan, Wisconsin, also into Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, portion of New York State. Got some special weather statement from northern Maine. We got some freeze watches in effect for Illinois, Indiana. Then the remainder, we have some frost advisories over Ohio, portion of Indiana, Kentucky, and West Virginia. A little bit in portion of Western Virginia as well. Alright, small craft advisory, gale warning from Maine all the way down to the east coast of Florida, Big Bend area to South Texas, Southern California, a little bit in Washington State, a little bit around the Alaska region, winter weather advisory in the southwestern areas of Alaska, hydro issues and special weather statements for the Hawaiian chain island. Alright, let's move on to the Storm Prediction Center outlook. Should roll out something like this here across the board, and we'll show you where these general thunderstorms are forecast. Central and South Florida to the Florida Keys, portions of Arizona, New Mexico toward Salt Lake City, Utah, and then over here in portions of Oregon State into portions of Idaho. That's just general thunderstorm, but could not rule out a severe thunderstorm anywhere in that area as well. Alright, let's move on into the Storm Prediction Center outlook for day number 2, which is Tuesday. Still got more general thunderstorm for Central and South Florida, Florida Keys, West Texas to Mexico, into areas of West Texas, New Mexico, and also into Colorado, and also Utah and Arizona. Got ahead of myself, but there we go. Could not rule out a severe thunderstorm anywhere in that area as well. Alright, everybody lives in South Carolina. Here's your local radar across the board currently as of this recording. Got a little thunderstorm around just south of Spartanburg. Got a line of showers and a few rumbles of thunder from eastern, just northwest of Valdosta, Georgia, through Barnwell, South Carolina, Orangeburg to Sumter to Darlington, Florence, all the way to southeast areas of, so we should be around the Fayetteville and Lumberton area, also around Horry and Myrtle Beach, also down to north to Georgetown, some more down to Charleston, down to Savannah, Hilton Head, Beaufort, Savannah, and also down towards Valdosta, Georgia as well. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe if you have not. Like these videos, share these videos. We'll catch you back in the next one. Have a wonderful Sunday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got. And there could be a few more thunderstorms anywhere from the Midlands to the upstate as that cold front continues to push through.